Hi guys, it's Sharon Hartley from My Keto Journey, and thank you for tuning in to our Facebook Live video. We're going to be quickly talking about intermittent fasting. I've had a lot of questions, a lot of people saying, well, from what hour to what hour can I fast? What can I eat while I'm fasting? What will break my stall when I'm fasting? So I have all those questions covered today in this video on intermittent fasting. I have been doing the ketogenic lifestyle for 12 months as of February 22nd, 2017 was when I started, and now a year on I have lost 72 pounds. So when I first started, I did not start intermittent fasting until 12 weeks into the program. So roughly 3 months I started. And why did I choose to start then and not beforehand? Because the body is adapting from eating higher carbs to lowering your carbs to 5%, which is 20 total or 20 net carbs a day, medium protein and high fat. So your body is going through a lot of different changes, a lot of stress, and it's just trying to function on going from burning glucose to burning ketones in your blood. So then I did the intermittent fasting where I ate between 7 and I stopped it. I ate up until 7, and then I stopped and fasted all the way until the next day at noon. At 12 p.m. was when I started to eat again. So what would I do? Okay, so I would obviously sleep the 8 hours. If I was having a good night, I would be sleeping 8 hours. So that's 8 hours where my body wouldn't be worrying about what it needs to fuel it. And I would just be drinking water. I'd be having black coffee, things like that. I would be having keto-friendly sweeteners, only 1 tablespoon, because if you do have more than that, then you're breaking your fast. If you're having heavy whipping cream, butter, coconut oil, those kind of things, that's going to break your fast. So bulletproof coffee is going to break your fast. So you want to just have clear liquids like your bone broth, your water, your tea. You can have any kind of tea that you like. Green tea, pomegranate, cranberry, all those kind of things. They are very keto friendly. And so if you're on third shift as well, you want to not eat 4 hours before you go to bed. And then when you wake up the next day, you do not want to be eating 4 hours after you get up. So, that is the fasting state. So a few benefits of intermittent fasting is an increased ketone levels. You are going to have increased ketone levels, increased energy. You can obviously be checking them through your blood glucose machine that checks your ketone level. You could be doing the urine strips, but they're not 100% accurate. When you do test with the strips, it'll show that so that is not 100% accurate. There is one way that I think that is pretty good, and I'm thinking of actually doing it myself, is the breathalyzer. So it's like a breathalyzer. You breathe. that when you're about to eat. So also, you can be working out if you're fasting. So you want to be working out an hour before you eat. And just be mindful of any flavored waters that you come across because they will have sucralose in them, and we want to stay away from sucralose. Powerade Zero, anything like that is going to break a fast. So yeah, coconut oil, it can break a fast in some people, and in other people they can tolerate it. So stay away from coconut oil if you do not want to break your fast. So once you eat between noon and 7 p.m., you want to be getting your healthy fats in. So your healthy fats come from avocados, your MCT oil, your bulletproof coffee, those type of things, your fat bombs that you might make. That is getting all of your healthy fats back into your system to fuel your body. So yeah, just follow these simple instructions, and you're on your road to success with fasting. Also, the health benefits of fasting, it gives the digestive system a rest, and it can help you beat addictions, food addictions, cravings, sugar addictions, etc. And it's a great way to start a healthy diet. It normalizes insulin sensitivity and can reduce your hunger levels. It promotes the detoxification process. It whitens and clears your skin. It can reduce high blood pressure, and it can boost your immune system. So basically, it's just resetting your whole immune system, your nervous system. It's just great. Like, I do it 4 days a week. And even before keto, I was fasting. I would not do breakfast. And I've always been told if you miss breakfast, it's never good for you. But yeah, so I just go, don't do breakfast. Sometimes I don't even do lunch, and I have a very low carb day. So you just want to be sticking to your macros and meeting your fats as much as you possibly can. Now, I have just started myself the MCT oil. I take 3 tablespoons a day, either in my salads, my cooking, that kind of thing. And I have put in the group the benefits of MCT oil. I don't have any particular one that I use. You can buy them on Amazon Prime, and a lot of them are quite affordable. So, and also you could pick up one from Sam's Club or from Walmart, things like that. But you do not want to be having the 3 tablespoons altogether, otherwise you're going to have upper GI abdominal pain issues, and we don't want that for you. So basically, I think I've covered all of the intermittent fasting information that I wanted to pass on to you. Now, of course, if you are in other groups, or you watch YouTube videos, or you look on the web, you're going to be finding different information in different groups. This is just my personal opinion and on my way of the way I do fasting. Everyone does fasting different. Some people do 16, some people do 24-hour fasting, some people just drink water and fast for 3 days, which I have done and is perfectly safe. I have done 3 whole days of just drinking water. Now, I do not have diabetes. I do not suggest it for people who have diabetes type 1 and type 2 to be fasting for that long, as you need your blood sugars to be normalized for so you don't go into low insulin shock. So yeah, just think about how intermittent fasting could benefit you. If you feel like it doesn't work for you, then fine. And also, I would say that when I do intermittent fasting, I do about 1,500 calories and 20 net, so I'm full. And I make sure I drink a lot in between. And I have never had I am never was a breakfast eater, so this has been rather easy for me. And I think when I stall and when I start fasting, the fasted method, when I do the fasting method, I feel like it takes me out of the stall. And fasting is not supposed to be intended to do for long term. So between 1 and 4 days is the maximum. I would suggest 3 days and then work into your lower carb. So bring your lower carb back into it. So I hope that you're having a wonderful Monday. And if you have any questions or concerns, please